Hello everyone, I'm Meaw from ASB, and now we're here with Dot Speed Skater on both short track and long track. She is only 24 years old, and yeah, say hi to the girls. So where do you grow up and how long have you lived in Netherlands?
Well, I actually born in Akshik and I lived there all my life.
So you just won a gold medal in women's 15-meter speed skating event, Olympic at Sochi, Russia. So how do you feel after the competition?
I'm just as speedless to become Olympic champion here. After everything I went through in the past year, this is absolutely fantastic.
That's awesome. So could you please tell me that what fitness components that are needed for speed skating?
It all depends on what distance are you doing. At 500 meter, you should have a lot of explosive power. If you that type of laser, you want to be running wind, spin, running stationary bike, and all other exercise. But if you are the long distance type, say you are 1500 meter or 3000 meter, you should be doing like 5 kilo runs and turning for those longer laser.
Termos pakt een ronde voorsprong en gaat.
For long track, you might also want calf muscle that can propel you forward as you toe off with the clap skate.
En hier het gevecht om plaats 2 tussen Rosalie Huisman, Jara van Kerkhoff en Rianne de Vries.
So that's cool. I can guarantee that your hobbies have nothing to do with skating. Do you have others hobby or what do you do in your spare time?
I love spending time on the beach and climbing mountain. I like to play hockey in summer.
And I love to go to the beach too, even though that sometimes the weather is way too hot. Yeah, so I was wondering that if you could tell me who's your role model.
Yeah, of course, my sporting hero is Wesker de Luther, who won bronze in 1996 Atlantic Olympics.
Right, she is a former female field hockey striker from Netherlands, right? So, lastly, please say something to the viewer or something that always inspired you to become successful.
Combining different disciplines make you stronger. That was, I believe, in.
Wow, good one. So thank you to Join Through Moss for giving us a lot of suggestions today. Bye.
Bye.
You always have to be ready and prepared for anything and anybody coming by you or coming next to you.
Short track speed skating is sometimes called NASCAR on ice. The field is crowded with sprinting racers on sharp blades, and the risk of a crash, especially when passing, is always high.
You're skating on the ice with razors on your feet. When you're skating with blades on your feet, you're obviously taking a risk. We have protective Kevlar underneath our suits. But at the end of the day, you really have to just be fearless.
One short track lap is 111 meters long, and much of that is turns. In the turns, racers use crossover strides. The sharp blade of the right skate grips the ice as skaters push off to generate power.
The only way to create momentum is to keep pressure into the ice, and you're constantly keeping that pressure down and into the ground. You're actually leaning as far over as you possibly can, so that way you can create the force to get around the corner.
The racer's skates have blades that are offset, making it easier for them to lean without scraping their boots on the ice. Racers lose speed entering a turn, but when they reach the apex, they hit the accelerator, creating speed for the oncoming straightaway.
Well, you can see the same type of racing in NASCAR where they kind of get loose in the turn, they say. The tires don't have as much traction. You accelerate again after the apex of the turn.
From the front, racers can dictate pace and avoid crashes, but they also use more energy. So instead, many racers will draft.
Drafting is following the cadence of the person in front of you and staying very close. They break the air in front of you, so there's less air resistance, so that when you do make a pass, you're coming out of their draft, you have more speed. That'll make a difference in time. By the time you get to the finish, you'll save seconds.
Racing from behind saves energy, but to win, you have to pass.
You really have to set up those passes so that you don't go down or take somebody out with you. You plan ahead, a lap ahead. By the time you're in that position, you really can't change where you're going to end up, so you just take that risk.
To set up an inside pass on a turn, skaters take a wide arc before the curve, creating an angle that gives them a tighter path around the corner. This allows them to slice by their opponents.
If you take extra crosses, you'll have more speed, and your speed will carry you past them.
Whether it is creating speed or setting up passes, the action in short track happens in the turns.